one of the things that you're going to notice, especially, if you're like me, if you're 40 years old or over, you're going to notice there's a whole school of people who have made it fashionable to, decide that they hate AI. It's the new cool thing to do. Let me tell you what, it's a fucking cop out. So don't be that person. The fact is that only 13% of Americans are, and that includes Gen Z, are using ChatGPT or Gemini or Grok to even make money. So that's why it's so possible that once I do show you these tools in about a week's time, you'll be able to blaze way ahead of these 25-year-olds that, you're having to compete with now. But just remember that we are all now on the same landscape. The thing is, if you don't fix, I guess, the bias in your head first that tells you you're behind, and let's face it, I mean, guys, statistically, it happens when we get to be this age. But one of the biggest reasons why, and I don't say this to sound like, the Tony Robbins of AI, that's the last thing I want to be. So shoot me if that happens. But it is important that once most people turn 40, they let go of their physical health. And then they wonder what happened to their mind, why they don't have the same motivation or drive to do anything that they once did. So you have to, not all of us, but I think most of us that are even on an upwards trajectory really have to make sure that we are continuing to cultivate a forward thinking mentality. And that means remembering that even people who spent 10 and 20 years learning how to code, you are on the same exact playing field as them. So you are not behind. Hey, we're all new to this. The tools that are going to get you to the next level are easy, easy, easy.